Snowy Hydro continues to meet its challenges head-on, and in 2009 we've done exceptionally well in a very difficult and highly competitive market environment. Snowy Hydro continues to evolve as one of 3 leading companies in the national electricity market. We've maintained a good morale in uncertain times, continued to build on our strong plant and people performance in difficult operational circumstances, and we've confirmed our ability to be innovative and responsive under ongoing drought conditions. Our major projects have continued with good progress on our scheme modernisation and upgrade projects, and we have achieved very strong financial performance. But this only happened through the ongoing dedication and hard work from the entire Snowy Hydro team, which also provides foundation for growth in our business well into the future. Spread across 9 locations in 3 states, our people operate and maintain the business with a strong focus on achieving best practice in all that we do. We are committed to business growth, and in this uncertain business environment, we continue to undertake initiatives and continuous improvement projects to ensure long-term positive outcomes for our business and for our stakeholders. Our gas-fired power stations in Victoria have added value to the company, confirming the value of our plan to build more gas-fired generation to complement the Snowy scheme. The exceptionally hot days in New South Wales at the end of November again confirmed the value of these investments. Our gas plants also allowed us to meet high electricity demand in Victoria during record heatwave events in January 2009, when we broke all production records. Extreme heat led to record peak demand, and transmission failures occurred as a result of bushfires. These events resulted in major blackouts across Victoria, including large parts of the Melbourne CBD. These gas plants and our Snowy Hydro production and trading teams did a terrific job in exceptional circumstances, keeping our assets running through these critical periods. Throughout the year, we've continued to upgrade our gas plant in Victoria to increase reliability and performance, including the exhaust stack replacement at Laverton and major facility upgrades at Valley Power. Gas generation provides Snowy Hydro the advantage of constant supply at times when hydro generation is affected by low inflows, and will be vital if the long-term impact of climate change becomes a reality. While the earlier months of 2009 delivered below average inflows to our storages, the winter snowfalls and subsequent snowmelt and increased rain have seen a return to average inflows. But although scheme storages have increased from previous years, they are still well below long-term average. Continuing efforts to keep our local communities better informed have also seen the establishment of the Snowy Hydro Water Operations Report. This report provides a high-level summary of how the scheme operates and how its water operations and obligations are satisfied. This report is now a feature of our community communications and a valued resource for all our stakeholders and communities associated with the Snowy scheme. More recently, it was very pleasing to see our water regulator release the 5-year review report of the Snowy water licence, where it was categorically confirmed Snowy Hydro is doing the right thing and exactly what was asked of us within the licence. The report is now subject to community consultation and comment, and, as could be predicted, Snowy River Alliance continues to claim the aqueducts of the scheme should be removed. The scheme modernisation project represents a $420 million investment over the next 6 years, which will maximise asset longevity, reliability and value. These technical refurbishments will not only see the scheme's capacity increase by over 400 megawatts, but also provide up to 5% efficiency improvements. The project has progressed well throughout 2009, with the completion of 3 units at Tumut 3 Power Station and fire protection improvements in all scheme stations. 2010 will see upgrades of Units 4 and 5 at Tumut 3 and the start of the upgrades at Guthiga Power Station. The removal of the temporary cofferdam at Jindabyne was complex and completed in September, meaning that the new auxiliary spillway is fully serviceable. This work was completed ahead of schedule and without any safety or environmental issues, completion of this project was a credit to all those involved. In early 2010, we'll also see the commissioning of the Junima Small Hydro Station, providing Snowy Hydro with an additional 14 megawatts of capacity. This small hydro station will enable renewable energy to be economically recovered from releases into Blowering Reservoir. Overall, Snowy Hydro's operational performance has been excellent, and this has resulted in a very strong cash generation and financial outcomes. We've seen an increase in gross revenue, reduction in costs, and an increase in our EBITDA to well above budget expectations. We've also seen an early return to paying dividends to our shareholders, a reduction in our debt, and our credit rating is now firmly back in strong BBB+ territory. Safety continues to be an issue embraced by the Snowy team. We've seen excellent safety performance with 0 lost time injuries and a greater awareness of potential hazards and near misses right across the business. All of these developments have been positive for the business, our shareholders, our environment, and the communities in which we operate. And while we continue to invest in our assets, we also invest in our people. Our focus remains on building the technical and leadership capabilities of our people, and we've introduced more flexible learning options by moving learning from the classroom to your desktop through our innovative online solutions. Now you can undertake learning programs at work or from home. Another successful leadership development program, run in partnership with the Mount Eliza Centre for Executive Education, has been completed, and our Challenge program for frontline leaders is proving popular. Improving your knowledge of our business is the aim of the new induction project. We aim to reduce the time it takes a new starter to get up to speed with what happens at Snowy Hydro and what is expected. But we will also be providing better induction to employees transferred or promoted. Although it's a year of records, there are still a number of challenges ahead. The sale of the New South Wales electricity assets, the continuing drought, and our major customers increasingly investing in their own gas generation assets all have the potential to impact on our long-term business. But once again, in 2009, we've proven that Snowy Hydro is a reliable and resilient business that can adapt to change and continually improve to meet market and industry demands. We'll continue to focus on replenishing water levels in our reservoirs, and we'll look for new ways to sustain and grow our business by increasing our generation base and upgrading our scheme assets, by expanding our successful retail business, Red Energy, into New South Wales, and by continuous improvement in all that we do. So the year ahead will be challenging, but Snowy Hydro is ready. There'll be ongoing successes and a real opportunity to enjoy the benefits of being part of a successful Snowy Hydro. Laverton, Jindabyne, Cooma, Cancoban, Cabra, Valley Power, Sydney, Talbingo. Have a safe and joyous festival season, and thank you for another very successful year. And of course, best wishes for a happy and safe 2010.